Well, the new batsman walking in, Salman Babar. Rizwan Amanat is on strike now. Down the leg side again. Saifullah Noor, even though he's got a wicket to his name, he's been spraying that ball all over the place.
They have conceded a lot of extras tonight, Deccan Gladiators. And talking about both the teams, Lakshman Manjrekar is sitting out in today's match.
Well, I'm a bit surprised. The one left-handed batsman that Deccan Gladiators has is not playing this game today. Could be an option that backfires, especially when Rizwan Amanat comes into bowl. But before that, he's got the bat in his hand, and that's a swivel pull shot that goes down to fine leg for 4.
And this time Rizwan Amanat onto his pad Saifullah Noor, and easy picking for Rizwan. Dispatch this one over the fine leg fielder for an easy boundary.
Well, there was a lot of calypso flair in that shot. I dare say that MRF bat reminded me of a certain West Indian left-hander playing that ball down to the square leg boundary for 4 on one leg.
I remember I have seen this bat somewhere.
This is not my bat, I can tell you for a fact, but it is a good bat because Rizwan Amanat, oh, it's leg buys, so it's not the bat, it's the protection that he has on his legs that has helped him get 4 runs.
Wickets are tumbling, but the boundaries are coming at the right time for Northern Warriors. This time through the leg buys. He has been wavered throughout the match. Saifullah Noor, though he got the big wicket of Yasir Kaleem, he has conceded 32 runs in just 2.4 overs.
Oh yes, even though, as Mudassir said, he has a big wicket to his name, but he's conceded a lot of runs for a 20 over game, 32 runs in 2.4. And we have to see how many extras he's conceded as well. Again down the leg side, again a poor delivery, and again the result is the same, 4 runs.
He's not learning from his mistakes. He has Saifullah Noor. Once again, back-to-back 3 balls he has bowled on the leg stump. And they have got 12 runs in the last 3 balls. Rizwan Amanat batting on 10. The score moves to 136 for Northern Warriors.
And another expensive long over. Saifullah Noor bowled a 9-ball over that went for 18 runs. This over, almost 15 runs off it already. Still a delivery to come.
Sensible, beautiful cricket shown here by Rizwan Amanat. With the help of this single, after 15 overs, score moves to 137 for the loss of 5 wickets. They are moving on 9 runs per over. The only concern is about the wickets. They have lost half of the side. Northern Warriors 137 for the loss of 5 wickets. Ansar Khan into his last over.
Well, you had asked a question about the playing 11 and the team balance. I think they're missing the left arm spin of Lakshman Manjrekar here as well. I find it very odd that he's been dropped by the Deccan Gladiators. We'll have to find out, maybe an injury of some sorts, because otherwise, for me, he is probably the second or third name in the playing 11. Outside off stump, Ansar Khan Beats the bat of Salman Babar.
Salman Babar into a different shape. 2015, he used to be a much fitter. He's trying to make a comeback.
Well, as they say, Mudassir, round is a shape as well. But I think Salman Babar, very talented, good all-rounder. I think if he works on his fitness, he'll be up the ranks as well. Ansar Khan, one of those as well, worked very heavy on his fitness. And there you can see he's actually bowling quite quick.
Rizwan Amanat just opening the face of his bat. Play towards the deep extra cover. Waqas Ali. It's a one bounce throw straight into the hands of Rahul Chopra. Score moves to 140 for the loss of 5 wickets. After looking at Salman Babar, I think we both also can play some good amount of cricket.
Well, if you don't follow Mr. Mudassir Ali, you better start following him now. He's got a lot of fitness tips. He's in the gym every day in the morning, doing some heavy weights with his personal trainer, getting fitter by the day.
I'm really happy that I have got the personal trainer, and I think we'll discuss after this over. After 16 gone, it has been played towards the long on. The score moves to 142 for the loss of 5 wickets.
Well, talking about fit people, one of them at least is going to be coming into the com box, and it's not Abid Ibrahim. Welcome. Faizan Khan will be the next voice you hear along with Abid.
Well, you're not welcome, Abdur Rahman. Well, that is now more of a challenge for me to get fit. Be there, Mudassir Ali. I'll reach out to you soon, very soon. In the meantime, Ahmed Shafiq is back into the attack. He's 4 more overs to go in the game. And a good comeback here by Deccan Gladiators, courtesy Ansar Khan, bowling well.
They were talking about fitness. The irony is that I was having a cheese sandwich.
Faizan, you can have that luxury. For me, the cheese does not go so quickly. It sticks there even if I drink water. It stays.
As in your hometown in Karachi, they say, "Ye cheese, mere aziz."
Talking about hometown. You're sitting in my hometown now. Ajman, I'm extremely proud to be part of this great initiative. AVRP News Ajman T20 Cup powered by SkyExchange.net. We are at a beautiful venue, Malik Stadium. Excellent facilities and a good game of cricket. There you are. Yeah, just a second. Up in the air. Settling underneath it. Is it MGM? Yes, it is. Malik Ghulam Mustafa taking the beautiful catch. Well, he's certainly happy for a reason. Look at that. Celebration all the way. Yes, he hold on to it. And he's happy, man.
However you catch them, eventually you have to catch them.
Rizwan Amanat walking out.
Caught it like a schoolboy there.
Really happy face that. Big personality, Malik Ghulam Mustafa. Walking out, Rizwan Amanat. Just 15 runs. Big caliber. Could not contribute.
144 for 6 now. 16.3 overs gone. And I think they've lost their way just a little bit, the Warriors, here towards the end of the innings. And that is what we have seen throughout the tournament till now. This is the fifth game happening. We've had some great starts. But eventually, when it's about finishing the game, that is where the teams have lagged behind. They haven't had a proper match finisher for them.
Yeah, it seems that it's not working in the favor of batters in the end. So there is a serious problem with the down the order. So now from here we will see the tail starts. Mohammad Temur Bhatti joining Salman Babar. He's a tail-hander, a very fast bowler. But he's batting well. He's have some shots in him. He can play big shots, can play a big role.
A big role is required for their side, the Northern Warriors, starting really well. And they can still get to that 170 mark that they were thinking their captain was talking about at the toss with me.
Easy one, easy.
Yeah, they can reach there what they were talking about. But for me, I think they were easily able to pull out 200 at one juncture of the game when we had Yasir Kaleem alongside Sandeep Singh Sandy batting. Even with Farhan Babar down there with the captain, there were healthy chances for them to reach 200 runs.
Looked like it, certainly at one point in time. I was at least expecting somewhere around 180, 185, which seems like a distant dream as of now because 3 overs remaining. It's 146 for 6 now.
Well, we were talking about the batting. Yes, there you can see really no contribution from middle order. Wajid 14, Rizwan Amanat 15. Salman Babar is struggling there, just 4 runs. He's unbeaten. A lot of expectations from him. At least Taimur Bhatti can bat a bit, and then actual tail starts, where you will have no supply of runs at all.
Absolutely. So this is the last player that can turn it on for their side. Adil comes into ball, the captain for the Warriors. First ball and sent back by Salman Babar. Temur wanted to go for a single there. Couldn't get it.
He was not looking for runs. Salman has a different plans, I reckon. Cuts it. Still finds the man at backward point. No runs.
Good bowling this by the captain Adil Malik. His figures might not show this, but he has bowled better than this. There was a drop catch as well against his name. Here he comes again. Top edge, in the air, drop shot.
Adil Malik, the captain of Deccan Gladiators, the brother of Shoaib Malik, the Pakistani star, and he was part and parcel of that famous Sialkot Stallion team where they were unbeatable at times. Had huge titles, so many titles to their name.
Tucked around the corner, going for the second run quickly. Salman Babar saying no again. There was a second certainly there. Salman needs to be quicker on his feet. Yeah, we were talking about fitness, and this is where it plays a role in cricket. Very, very important to run between the between the wickets very quickly. 148 for 6. Couple of good overs coming in for the Deccan Gladiators. 4 runs in the last over. 2 till now in this one. Not looking good for the Northern Warriors. And a pull out from Adil Malik just at the last minute. Just at the last moment. I think he slipped. I think he has pulled something, or he slipped, or his foot just slipped onto that popping crease.
Yeah, he looks in pain. He's not happy. And that would be a big blow to the team Deccan Gladiators because he's a very useful batsman as well. He looks fine. Strong man. Back on his feet. Kudos to Adil Malik. A sigh of relief for the entire team of Deccan Gladiators. They'll be happy.
Is he gonna bowl his remaining 2 deliveries though? Because he was running away, going away from the umpires there. Yeah, I think the last two balls are going to be bowled by someone else. I don't know what happened there. Mayank has the ball in his hand. So Adil has pulled out and he isn't going to bowl anymore. Seemingly in some sort of a problem, possibly with the knee or with his foot or somewhere. I don't know what happened there.
Well, whatsoever, but it's a smart work by Adil Malik. Just not stretch or stress your injury if you are having one, because there is a lot of games remaining. Missing there, not a regular keeper, Rahul Chopra. Mayank Chaudhary and Rahul Chopra, usually the two pairs, keep on switching the gloves for this team. Deccan Gladiators.
Last ball of the over, just two from it.
He goes big, getting healthy outside edge. Chase for Malik Ghulam Mustafa. And the batters crossed for two.
150 up on the board with the end of the over. Just 8 runs of the last 2 overs. And mind you, these are the golden overs of the innings. These are the slog overs of the innings that we are talking about. They're lagging behind just a little bit, the Warriors. Saifullah is going to come in and bowl his 4th over. He's been expensive tonight. Picked up a wicket as well. Coming around the wicket for his last over. 19th of the innings.
Outside off. That's called wide by Nadeem Anjum. No hesitation for that. Tried to bowl a slower one, Saifullah Noor. He has a wicket to his name, but very expensive. Yeah, that's because those figures are ruined. There was Sandeep Singh Sandy and Yasir Khalim batting along.
Absolutely. They were batting like champions up front. And it seemed like we're going to say this again, that they're going to cross 200 or maybe at least 185, 190. But right now, they will have to slog and slog hard to reach even 170 from here on in.
Oh, top of the bales, disturb the furniture. Temur playing completely across the line, not respecting Saifullah Noor's speech of a delivery. He gets the second wicket.
Poor shot, very, very poor shot. Head falling over, feet going nowhere, trying to play it just with his hands. Taimur Bhatti will have to walk back. 2 runs he scored of 4 deliveries. And Northern Warriors are now falling short of what they decided at the toss.
Well, that was interesting between the two seamers.
Well, this is my most favorite view of the ground. This is where cricket is developing in this region at Ajman. You see back-to-back grounds here. And one of the best facilities we are sitting at here right now in Ajman is the Malik Cricket Stadium. Lush green outfield, very fast as well. The pitch is very fast, very friendly for the bowlers and for the batters if you apply yourselves. Second ball.
Danish Qureshi in the backward point. Lets the batters take single, and that will bring Salman Babar on strike. I think the team in Northern Warriors want Salman Babar to be on a strike more often.
Adil is still struggling in the field, stretching himself. Maybe a groin problem there for Adil with the kind of stretches that he was doing on the wicket. on the field rather. Salman Babar hasn't got going today. 7 of 10. He's going to be on strike for this next one. This is the penultimate over of the innings. Here we go.
Salman Babar goes big. It's high in the air, sky and dropped. The same story continues. This time it's Ansar Khan signaling it is a maximum.
And not just dropped, spilled over. At least if he had dropped it, he would have saved 4 runs at least. But finally, a try for a big shot coming in from Salman Babar. It was a regulation catch, mind you. At this level, you have to take these.
Catches win matches, my friend. Yeah, he's kicking himself. Not happy. It's just about catches getting dropped. This time, Salman Babar goes big again, finds no man's land. Hassani Sakhel there. One of the finest fielder in the region. Son of Muhammad Nabi, the president from Afghanistan, cricket captain.
Yeah, that's his nickname, the President. That is what they call him in the cricketing circuit. Had the opportunity to meet him. Such a sweet gentleman he is. Fantastic player and a very humble human being as well.
Oh, undoubtedly. Hits it hard. Zahid Colonel. And just finds the fielder a single only. So 7 legal deliveries to go, Faizan. What do you think would be the final total?
They have to get to 170 at least. The way they started, 180, 190 looked possible. Maybe even 200, you never know. But then things haven't gone their way. The camera is coming our way though. Big shout out going out to everyone who's watching us right now.
Outside edge, passes the keeper, runs down for 4.
Finally, some runs for Salman Babar in this particular over. There we go. The replay.
Look at that. This all counts, doesn't it? So,
absolutely, it does. But Salman has been lucky that he's on 18 of 13 deliveries. They've reached 164 for 7. They should try and get to 175 at least to get that margin going, because it's not going to be easy bowling in this moisture. There's a lot of moisture on the wicket right now. Lesser than yesterday, I can tell you this, but still a lot of dew on the wicket, in the ground. So it's not going to be easy to grip the ball for the bowling unit when they come on to bowl. Last over to go. 164 for 7. Last 6 deliveries remaining. As in comes the hero of this first innings when it comes to bowling, Danish, to bowl this last over. Good shot, up and over. Adil struggling in the field, tried to jump up and then just could not get a hand to it. 4 to start the over with. Good start for Colonel.
That shot showed a lot of class. Look at that. Beautifully done. And Adil Malik struggling there. It's really painful to see him struggling there with the fitness. Danish Qureshi to bowl the final over. The team, Northern Warriors, already reached 268. Well, what was that? Well done in the field, MGM. What a great effort. Chance of a run out, and there you go. He got a run out of Salman Babar. A big wicket going down. Courtesy, brilliant fielding by Malik Ghulam Mustafa.
Yeah, good attempt to play that reverse lap, reverse scoop, whatever you want to call it. And eventually good bit of fielding from Ghulam Mustafa. Salman was backing up too far. He just could not get back to his crease. And I think Salman's problem there was that he was looking at the ball rather than his partner.
Look at Adil Malik. If you see him walking, he's struggling there. That's not a good sign. Not a good sign for Deccan Gladiators. The captain has a role to play with the bat. Salman Babar ends his inning 18 of 13 deliveries. It's 196 for 8.
In fact, it's 169 for 8. 19.2 overs gone. I think this belly needs some food now. A bit.
More of a food. I'm a tea addicted. What was that from Yasir Maharbi? Joins in Colonel Zahid in the middle.
To answer your question, not cricket.
Well, we saw some cheeky shot from Colonel Zahid. And there was poor running between the two. Lost the only batter they were having. So last 3 deliveries. Can they get 280?
Beautiful. Good ball. Outside the off stump, away from the tail ender, so that he doesn't get in his arc. He had to do something special to actually get bat on ball there. Good ball, dot ball, precious dot ball at this stage of the innings.
You just can't get carried away and won't be hitting every ball out of the park for 6 runs. You need to use smartly. The cut shot wasn't ideal for that delivery, but this time just negotiated for a single, bringing in Yasir Maharbi.
Yasir Maharbi, the captain of the side, is going to be on strike for the last ball of the innings. And also he said 165, 170 on the pitch report, rather on the toss. He's gotten there. Would he be happy with the score settled at 171? You at least need to get it to 175. Go for it, Yasir. Here we go.
Yorkland delivery, just pulled it towards the onside. They'll be coming back for 2. And wayward throw will allow them to run 1 more runs. So drama gets them 3 runs.
175 is the target, is it?
Yes, it is. 174, what they could manage Northern Warriors to score in 20 overs with the loss of 8 wickets. And these are the last 2 pairs, right down to the tail. Colonel Zahid and Yasir Maharbi to get some runs for the team. They were looking easily to touch 200 runs at one point, but courtesy great bowling from Ansar Khan just pulled things back. But there have to be a chat about the fielding. Fielding is being questionable here.
Certainly, and it's not easy to field in these conditions as well. The humidity is building up now.
Well, let's quickly have a look at the highlights, how the first inning has panned up. That was first shot for a boundary. And Imran Odi didn't had a good go initially, whereas Saifullah Noor was taken for a ride. He was smashed all around the park, just having a wicket to his column. Those were big hits when Yasir Kaleem and Sandeep Singh Sandy were batting, and they were looking flawless. They were achieving that 10 runs in over. No matter what, they were snatching 1 boundary in an over at least.
That was a great shot coming in from Yasir Kaleem, and another whiplash coming in from Sandeep Sandy, and another one coming in from Yasir Kaleem. He was really good through the offside. The drives that we saw were absolutely amazing. Some poor fielding efforts as well. And then Adil was taken in for a ride. That big one. Oh, that was breathtaking. And Sandeep eventually fell to that catch. Some quick bowling coming in from Ansar Khan as well. And he went away for a few also.
I think the wicket of Farhan Babar was the turning point for the game, where they lost him. He was playing across the line, and then was just wicket was trembling. This was a catch of the match so far. Beautifully done in the deep by Waqas Ali. Just then, when Rizwan Amanat was getting some runs here and there, he just full shot miscued shot, and MGM have taken an easy catch in the end. Then that was Temur, and this was a big hit, but that was a chance. She was put down by Ansar Khan and brought us 6 runs for the team. Northern Warriors. That was a beautiful shot hit over the captain's head. And this was the run out of Salman Babar. Look at that in the field. Absolutely electric. Malik Ghulam Mustafa. That's the batting card.
Sandeep Singh opened the innings, scored good 35 runs of 27 deliveries. Imran Odi just couldn't get going, 8 of 9. Then there was a partnership between Sandeep and Yasir Kaleem, and that was the time when it was looking like a 190 is possible. 40 of 28. The pick of the batters there, Yasir Kaleem today as well for his side, Northern Warriors. Farhan Babar, 13 of 10. Wajid Khan, 14 of 11. Rizwan Amanat, 15 of 11. Salman Babar, 18 of 13. And then Taimur Bhatti, 2 for 4. And Karnal Zahid was not out along with his captain Yasir.
Let's quickly look at the wickets being taken. 2 for Ansar Khan, 2 for Saifullah Noor. And a wicket to Danish Qureshi, wicket to Adil Malik, the captain, Ahmed Shafiq, taking almost everybody, getting a wicket there. So 17 run coming as an extra. That's now a big figures. So we'll see some actions, but it's time for some sideline interviews. It's to Namrata Sharma.
A very good evening once again to all our viewers, and here we are at the innings break of the second match of the day of AVR Pay News Ajman T20 Cup powered by skyexchange.net. And here today I have a very special guest, Mohammad Didar Chaudhry, who is the Senior Vice Chairman of Bangladesh Blind Cricket Council. It's such an honor to be standing with you in one frame, sir. And thank you so much for gracing us with your presence today. Please share a few words with us about what do you feel about Ajman Cricket Council and Ajman T20 Cup.
Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum and good evening, very good evening to everybody. Really, if you come to Asman, we see a lot of grounds everybody, up till the night also the boys are playing. It's really nice.
And what do you think, sir? Are any of those teams any of your favorites, or any players that you're watching out for and rooting for that you would like to see them in the Abu Dhabi T10 League?
What I desire, now the player who were playing, they are occasionally playing. So through this tournament, if you can raise some young stars from suppose from the school level, that will be helpful for this tournament. If the boys will come out, and one day you will get a strong cricket team. That will be so you should go for hunting of the youngsters.
Absolutely, sir. Ajman Cricket Council has come up with such a great initiative, and we are all looking forward to it. Thank you so much. And
Regarding blind cricket, no, nothing. Oh.
And here we have another special guest, Yasin Chaudhry, who is the owner of Bangla Tigers, the Abu Dhabi T10 League team. And how do you feel, Yasin sir, to be here today? And also your team franchisee is being used here at Ajman T20 Cup.
Obviously, it's a wonderful evening here, and I must say thank to Ajman Cricket Council as well as Saji Bhai, the chairman of Abu Dhabi T10, and Saif Bhai. They have arranged it in a very systematic way and very good way. I love to see the environment over here. This is wonderful. And the Bangla Tigers is using over here. It's a branding for the Bangla Tigers as well as to promote the young star boy here. There is a very wonderful thing for the players and for the organizer as well.
Amazing. You are also the chairman of FMC Group. Is there any association of that with the Abu Dhabi T10 League or cricket in general, or how does it basically bring you to cricket?
Yeah, but basically, I've been a cricketer for long days. After that, become the organizer in Bangladesh for long days. After that, I have my own team in Premier, which is playing in Premier Division cricket in Bangladesh, as well as we are promoting a lot of cricket academies in Bangladesh and everywhere. Eventually, in UAE, we have also arranged a Bangla Tiger talent hunt program for the players. So we are all, my group and me, always involved with the cricket. Basically, I'm a shipbuilder, but by heart I'm a very one cricket lover, and I'm very passionate about the cricket.
That's it. Passion brings you here, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you so much, sir, and lovely meeting you. Thank you so much, viewers. And now we'll take a short, quick innings break.
AVR Pay News, Ajman T20. AVR Pay News, Ajman T20 Cup.
Welcome back to the second innings of this second game of the day. Deccan Gladiators versus Northern Warriors. Warriors batted first and they've given the target of 175 runs to the Deccan Gladiators as the umpires are walking onto the ground right now. Joining me in the comm box is Abid Ibrahim.
Thank you very much, Faizan Khan. We have two very special officials walking down in the middle. Hamid Mukhtar alongside Nadeem Anjum. The two umpires to officiate this game number 5 of AVR Pay News presents Ajman T20 Cup powered by SkyExchange.net. So the target of 175. Yes, it is a massive runs, but if you can feel the dew is playing its part. Now the dew is coming in, it's settling. It will be hard for the spinners. And to see these two openers has a lot to do. Hamid Khan alongside Ansar Khan. They have to score some runs if they get going, one of them at least. So I tell you, this 175 can be chased.
Absolutely spot on. Also under the dew, batting conditions are easier comparatively. Although reverse of that has happened, basically opposite of that has happened in the last two games, in the last 2 days also. So let's see what happens in this game. One thing is for sure that this is going to be a very interesting encounter. And it is important for both the sides to win this game because they, if I'm not wrong, lost their first games as well.
Yeah, both the teams are down and out for the first encounters. The must-win game for them, not just for the sake of the tables, but for the team's rhythm. That it's just sometimes a win away to get into the rhythm. And I think for me, looking at both the sides are very equally balanced. The first over will be bowled by Taimur Bhatti. Definitely you will see a lot of pace, a lot of bouncers, and it will be an interesting contest. Taimur against Ansar Khan.
Absolutely spot on. Taimur is quite quick on his day. He needs to do what Danish did up front for his side. Danish was bowling some unplayable deliveries in the first few overs of the first innings. And Taimur can do the same as well. If he gets that swing going, it's not going to be easy up front as a batter.
Well, I reckon the problem will be with Taimur Bhatti is the control. Yes, he's got the pace, but it's about the control. Can he do that control? And that is the next bowler, Colonel Zahid. Oh, it's going to be a hell lot of pace down there. Taimur, there you go. Quick, Ansar Khan's reply is even quicker. That's up in the air, just away from Farhan Babar. He was about to get there. So action straight away.
Good ball, quick ball, but he quickly rocked on to the back foot. Ansar didn't time it to perfection and asking for gloves right away. So I think he's come out with gloves they've already used possibly. And that is why they are wet, I believe. I don't know.
I could be superstitious.
That might be the case as well.
Yes, there are a lot of batters.
Cricketers mostly. You're
Yes.
right, Abid.
We used to have a player who used to ask for the inners in just about first over. And we asked him many times, why do you do so? So the answer was simple.
Superstition.
He goes big, another chance, and this time is soft dismissal. Wajid Khan making no mistake there. Easy as you like. Taimur Bhatti strikes.
Good ball, quick ball once again. From 4-5 paces that he takes, he generates some serious pace. And again, Ansar was late on the ball. Trying to pull it away, just getting the splice of the bat and giving an easy catch in the covers. Wicket number 1 down, already in trouble, the Gladiators.
He's pointing out at the gloves. Yes, he was asking for it. Probably you're not confident enough if you have something which is struck in your mind. And those gloves should be to blame. So first wicket going down, just 2 runs on board.
A very, very good start for the Warriors. Exactly what the doctor ordered. Brilliant start. They wanted a wicket up front, they've got it. Ansar Khan, he was decent with the ball, just couldn't get going with the bat. Just 2 balls, 2 runs, that is what his scorecard reads.
Yeah, that is the players from Northern Warriors not participating today. Is Abdul Rahman, ex-UAE wicketkeeper. Zuhaib. See, Farhan Ahmed, excellent left-arm spinner. Meantime, we have Hassan Khan Isa Khail, son of Muhammad Nabi. He's joined down there Hamid Khan.
Thankfully, he's being sent up the order today, just unlike the last game, where he was sent way down the order. Let's see what he has to offer in this game.
Touch it down, there was some serious pace coming his way, getting an elbow on it, and runs down for 4.
That must have hurt. It was from the forearm. Hassan, a strong lad. Very young. Yeah, look at that. That might have hurt Abid.
Yeah. But you Khans are very strong, isn't it?
We at least like to show that. Certainly. No rubbing of that forearm. There.
Yeah.
Way to go, lad. Hassan is going to be on strike once again. Leg bye is given by the umpire there. First boundary coming in as leg byes. 6 for 1 the score.
The reason Hassan Khan is being sent up to the order is because he likes pace, and the Northern Warriors has a lot of seamers, quick bowlers just like that. You saw on your screen, Taimur Bhatti has got some serious pace to accompany him. From the other end might be Colonel Zahid, who's also express at the pace. So yes, it will be very good contest, whereas we know Hassan Isa Khail likes to play against the seam bowlers, fast bowlers. The fast you bowl, the comfortable he is. Not right now, by the way.
Certainly. Some swing there on that delivery. And gone! What a ball that is from Taimur. And this is like an anti-climax coming in for Hassan, who walks back without troubling the scorers. Trouble times for Deccan Gladiators.
Look at that. That was a peach of a delivery. Just taking a skid a bit there, touching that lovely grass. No chance for the batter. He was surprised there. Hassan Khan is walking out without troubling the scorer. 3 bowls he faced. Those were dot bowls. So first over is still on. 1 more delivery to go. 2 wickets to Taimur Bhatti.
Dream start for Taimur. Brilliant stuff coming in from the Warriors. Deccan Gladiators already on the carpet in the very first over.
Yeah, a lot tensed dugout there. Of Deccan Gladiators, they'll have... look at that. Look at the bail. It went just like a ball in the air for a long time.
Wonderful sights for a fast bowler. Ask any fast bowler, he would say he likes when the batsman is bowled out. The sound of the timber is what they love. Last ball from Taimur, who's on fire already. 6 for 2. Gone!
Oh!
Whoa! What a start for Taimur Bhatti! And Mayank has no clue where the ball came and where it went. It was quick, it was fiery, it was full. Feet going nowhere, crashing onto the off stump. This is fiery spell in the very first over from Taimur. Look at that! Coming in sharply through the gate. Crashed onto the off stump. Gone!
Crashed is the perfect word. Certainly nipping in hard. Yes, that was the sign from the batter Mayank Chaudhary. Gone on a golden duck. We haven't witnessed this kind of an over. The eventful over comes to an end. He's given 6 runs, taken 3 wickets. Top order. He's been completely crushed, as you said, Faizan.
Mind you, number 5 is gonna come into bat in just the second over of the innings. And Hamid, on the other end, hasn't faced a single delivery. So two absolutely new batters on the crease now. Rahul is the new batter who's the keeper as well for the game for the Gladiators.
Well, action straight away, entertaining. That's a perfect word. Right now, Taimur literally ripped apart the top order of team Deccan Gladiators. 3 top order batsmen have been sent back to the dugout. And another fast bowler coming in. He's coming in from the far end. He'll be definitely also be very, very pacey. We know Colonel Zahid, he's got this speed, he's got the pace, he's got what it takes to be a fast bowler. And just like Taimur Bhatti, we might see a couple of more wickets.
Well. Pace. And a fiery over first. This one swung a big way. Wow, it's all happening for Zahid as well. The Deccan Gladiators will have to fight for their lives here.
Indeed. Now that 175 looks a lot far. Just 3 wickets down in a flash. Taimur Bhatti remains on a hat-trick. Just 7 legal deliveries and 3 wickets. This one swung in hard. There's a man in the deep. Towards the fine leg, a single. Hamid Khan gets on off the mark. Rahul Chopra will be facing his first delivery. I reckon a little too in swing bowling there from Colonel. He's just keeping it a lot tight. We just need to be on line. Maybe outside off, just onto the 4th stumps channel. Yeah, that's more like it. That will certainly trouble the batter. But for now, single will be appreciated. That's 2 taken by Rahul Chopra and Hamid Khan. A sigh of relief for both the batters. At least got off the mark, both of them.
9 runs, 3 down, chasing 175. Looks like a distant dream now. Rahul on 2 of 1, Hamid on 1 of 2. Colonel has bowled 3 balls, given away 3 runs.
Again, and a big in swinger. Down to the 3rd man, a fine leg, rather. Just a single. Colonel is just trying to swing the ball in.
Abid, tell me, what would you rather face, or rather like to face? An outswinger or an in-swing bowler?
From both these bowlers, I wouldn't like to face any.
But if given a choice, you're facing a bowler, what would you like to face more? In-swing or outswing?
Through my career, I've been... Oh, this one is hit on the onside. 1 bounce into the fence. 4 runs.
Big shot, played well, a pickup shot. Zahid got carried away possibly because of the swing and dragged it down. It was under the bat as well. Nice shot.
Well, coming back to you, Christian, it depends on the format that I'm playing. If it's a longer format, I like to play the in-swing bowlers. When it comes to the bigger format, I like to play the in-swingers. I mean, the in-swing for the short format, outswing for the longer format.
Have you ever thought about a career in politics? Because that was a politically correct answer.
I might give it a go. Well,
And
definitely.
you might just be successful, you never know. Yorker, nicely rolled, nicely played as well. Played straight to mid-on, that's the problem there. So no single taken, 14 for the loss of 3 after 2.
So well. That's Temur Bhatti will be brought in back into the attack and tell to all our viewers. Temur Bhatti is on a hat-trick. He's picked up 3 crucial wickets.
This is actually the 3rd time in the tournament already, on the 3rd day, that the bowler is going to be on a hat-trick.
It's that kind of feeling the way Temur Bhatti is bowling. The hat-trick is not very far away. If he bowls those 2 deliveries where he got Hasan Khan and Mayank Chaudhary.
Let's go, let's see.
That was close. That was very close, but Rahul Chopra done well just to bring the bat in front on time, and he knew it that Temur Bhatti will target the stumps. That's the reason he just kept that leg stick visible to him.
Absolutely, good thinking from Rahul. He had taken an off-stump guard and just shuffled across, bringing himself in front of the stumps. Although not a great idea when the bowler is bowling such deliveries so full and straight onto the stumps. If you miss, the bowler is going to hit, and even if it hits you on the pads, you're a goner.
A lot will be happening. He's got 3 overs, Temur Bhatti, the way he's bowling. Now sensible batting from Rahul Chopra. They need that sensible batting and run out chance. Lucky there. There was never a run Rahul Chopra wanted to.
He almost ran to. He came back from, he had run down to half the pitch and came back from there. 19 for 3, 2.2 gone. Target is 175. It's not going to be easy. But these 2 players are looking compact. They're looking good as well. Hamid on 5 of 4, Rahul on 8 of 4. Hamid is going to be on strike. A big booming shot in the last over we saw from him. Let's see what happens here.
No!
Oh, just beats the outside edge, and a no ball from Temur Bhatti. That's his problem. A no ball. A free hit now into the power play to Hamid Khan. It will be interesting.
Hamid will certainly look at going big on this delivery, because that's going to relieve some pressure. If he can get a boundary or a big one, that's going to release some pressure and put some pressure on the bowler. Temur Bhatti has been exemplary in the first 1.2 overs that he's bowled till now. Picked up 3 wickets in the very first over. Here we go, the free hit ball.
No!
Oh, hit it hard, makes room for himself, and that's a trace a bullet, another no ball to follow.
Batsman, again free.
So the free hit stays. The next ball is going to be a free hit as well. It's 25 for 3. Temur Bhatti, what a start to his spell, and then a couple of no balls. Not good, not good at all.
Yeah, that's spoiling a party. Just started firing, literally walked onto the top order of Deccan Gladiators. Those 3 wickets in 1 over going down is going to haunt the team Deccan Gladiators for a long time for sure. They will definitely have to play a big knock, a big partnership with a quick pace. Healthy strike rate, some aggressive game also. Free hit, one more time, hits it towards the cover now, 4 runs. Excellent batting there from Hamid Khan.
Absolutely brilliant batting by Hamid. 9 of 6 now, and he has spoiled his figures. There we go, the replay of that shot. Nicely done. Couple of bounces into the fence for 4 more. So a very expensive over after that first amazing over from Temur Bhatti. He's given a 4, then a single, a no ball, 5 no balls, and a 4 eventually. A very expensive over coming in.
Yeah, 15 already. He started his over when he was just giving away 2 runs and picked up 3 wickets. Oh, this is down the ground.
Yes, 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 bowler, bowler.
Just away from the fielders. Because it was straight, it was difficult for the fielders to catch in there.
Well, from the sound that it made off the bat, I felt it was going to go a long way. I don't know how he mistimed that shot, Hamid. There we go. It felt big, but it just cleared the infield.
Chopra playing, trying to get down towards the third man, and sensible batting is required from both these batters. They need to dig in, they need to play a big game, big role, big partnership to rescue the team. Deccan Gladiators to bounce back from here will be a certainly big challenge.
Absolutely. They've gotten 16 from this over, these guys. Rahul and Hamid. Last ball. Defended well. Played back to the bowler. A dot ball to end the over. 3 gone, 30 for 3. From this angle, the ground looks absolutely amazing. Make no mistake, it is amazing. The facilities here at the Malik Stadium, they have been fantastic for the first 3 days of the tournament till now. This is the 5th game in progress. It's Deccan Gladiators versus Northern Warriors. Northern Warriors, in case you missed out on the first innings, let me tell you this. They were off to a flying start. Unlike the Deccan Gladiators, who have lost 3 wickets in the first over itself.
Well, despite they lost 3 wickets, but they just kept the run rate in check. Just there, it's just getting 10 runs in over, which is an ideal start, but the problem is those 3 wickets going down. Those 3 were crucial wickets: Ansar Khan, Hassan Khan, and the last victim to fall. Oh, this one hit towards the onside. That's a monster hit. Does the distance. Beautifully hit by Hamid Khan.
He threw the kitchen sink at that, Hamid. What a shot. It was not all that short. He was in position really quickly and threw the kitchen sink at that. Look at that. Look at that. That must be a special bat, Abid.
Yeah, the dugout is still not happy. They need much more than that. Next is Waqas Ali. And that's the young man Ayan Khan in front of your screen. The man who scored 97 runs unbeaten against West Indies in the playoff finale against Ireland, I beg your pardon. Again goes towards the onside. Hassan Khalid comes into field. You'll see that him coming in to bowl. He's a very different bowler. You don't see usually. Left arm leggy. You'll see resembles of Brad Hook a bit.
Chinaman. That is what they used to call them. Left arm Chinaman. Don't ask me why. Because I don't know.
Oh, just a bit of inside edge. Lucky not to go all the way towards the stumps. Rahul Chopra is now sensibly batting and letting Hamid Khan to play his natural shots.
Current run rate is 11.14. They've kept the required run rate in check at 8.24. 39 for 3. A good little partnership building up between Hamid and Rahul. Hamid has been on the attack. He's scoring at 210. That's his strike rate. And if you need to reach the target of 175, you need to do some striking.
Hassan Khalid, he'll be into the action sooner rather later. Oh, deceived him with the pace, and keeper Yasir Kaleem just got the out bounce in front of him. So 99 balls remaining and 136 runs needed. I don't find any problem there, but the problem is the wickets column. They have lost 3 wickets, very crucial wickets. Mayank, Hassan Khan, Ansar Khan, all top order batters are back in the hut.
Absolutely. And that is why this partnership is special for the Gladiators. Another good ball played with rest. And there by the batter Rahul. 9 of 8 Rahul. 21 of 11 Hamid. 40 for the loss of 3. 3.5 gone.
One more delivery to go. I think Colonel Zahid was a bit of predictable there with his in-swingers. So the batsman got a settle out of him rather than Bhatti, and then Bhatti, when he came on to his on a receiving end, giving 17. It was a very big over. 2 no balls on it.
So last ball of the over, another dot ball to end the over. A good one coming in from Colonel Zahid. 40 for 3 after 4.
That's the batting card. You see those 3 names. 2 from Ansar and 2 ducks there from Hassan and Mayank Chaudhary. Rahul Chopra still fighting there. Run a ball 9. Hamid Khan played well. 21 to his name, just of 11 deliveries. Look at those extras. 8 runs already.
Well, to be fair, 4 of them were leg byes and a bye as well. So technically, they've given 3 extras, and Taimur is responsible for them. 2 no balls and a wide.
Right arm over wicket bowling.
40 for 3 after 4. There's going to be a bowling change. Wajid is going to come on to bowl. So Taimur Bhatti has been rested from his spell. I find that amusing actually, Abid. As a bowler, you've started so well, so beautifully, picked up 3 wickets in the very first over. There they are. Taimur's first wicket. His second wicket, brilliant delivery. And then the third one, even better, because Mayank had no idea where the ball was going.
Yeah,
But then you come back and bowl your second over and you're all over the place. What goes on in the bowler's head at that time? Is he trying too much?
well, first delivery starts with the wide, and another seems like another wicket coming in. Keeper getting underneath it. It is the end of a good-looking Hamid Khan's inning.
Well, that's a big fish. Big wicket. Absolutely huge. And the right man, the man, only man with gloves to actually catch that, because it was a skyer. Look at that. Trying to hit it over mid-off, just getting the leading edge and going to the keeper Yasir Kaleem. Another wicket down, 4th one, 41 for 4 now.
A big hop of Deccan Gladiator is walking out. I don't think that's a sensible shot to play when you have already 3 wickets down. There's a lot of time left. You were just achieving the required run rate. In fact, way more than the required run rate you have already achieved, but then still just losing your temperament. That is what, when temperament requirement comes into the play. And just mind you that the captain Adil Malik was struggling with the injuries as well. That's More of a trouble now, down to this two-man. Waqas Ali along with Rahul Chopra. Good delivery from Wajid Khan, who's brought 3 wickets for you, and he's been taken out into from the attack because he bowled just one bad over. It is just because he's lost his rhythm, because the first delivery, the moment he bowled that no ball, he kind of shaked there and he was not getting into his rhythm. That's what, when things goes wrong, when bowler thinks a lot about surroundings. He bowled no ball, he lost his rhythm, and he was smashed all over the park.
Well, possibly the classic case of trying too much, thinking too much, trying to get all the wickets possible in as little number of balls as possible. That is sometimes goes against you. Next ball, nicely bowled by Wajid once again. And this one doing some seam movement off the wicket, coming in sharply, trying to cut it away and getting it to the fielder. Another dot ball. So how long are they going to think about consolidating here? Or are they going to attack? Because for me, if you ask me, attack is the best defense, Abid.
Just playing it with soft hands. I reckon they can purchase some runs when it is power play is still on. But there was possibilities to attack when they had Hamid Khan there. He was the right man to go after the bowlers. He just got too eager when he saw Wajid Khan into the attack, and military mediums are always tempting for the batters like Hamid Khan. In the air, into the gap, lovely shot for 4.
Beautifully played, down on one knee. A little bit of Shoaib Malik there in that shot. Beautifully played. And also no full extension of the arms. It was more of a short arm jab coming in from the batter there. That concludes the 5 overs. The first 5 overs have gone. The score is still decent in terms of run rate. It's 46 for 4. There's going to be a change in the com box. And it's going to be ABD, as we lovingly call him, Abdur Rahman Tariq, and Mr. Mudassir Ali, who's going to join us now. Over to you guys.
Yasir Marvi, captain of Northern Warriors, coming into bowl. First 5 overs, I'll tell you what, Faizan and Abid must have enjoyed the fast bowling on display. 4 wickets down already.
We loved it, Abdur Rahman. I can tell you this, the consolidation phase belongs all to you.
Well, hopefully we can get to see some fireworks from the bat now. Abid and Faizan have enjoyed their commentary stint. Hopefully we can see something dynamic from either Deccan Gladiators or the Northern Warriors. 128 runs still to get, 90 deliveries.
Stepping out for Yasir Maharvi, Rahul, but could not find the gap, straight into the hands of a mid-off fielder. 128 runs required in just 88 balls. They have lost 4 wickets. The mighty Deccan Gladiators. This time it was played towards the fine leg region. An easy picking boundary by Rahul.
Well, Yasir Marvi cannot take his foot off the gas. They've already taken 4 wickets. They've controlled the runs. But this is very poor bowling. Going down the leg side, and Rahul just helping it to the fine leg fence.
Could not understand why they have stopped Colonel Zahid. They've already got 4 wickets. From the other end also we have seen the change in the bowling. This time it's Yasir Maharvi replacing Zahid. 51 for the loss of 4 wickets.
Again down the leg side. This time he finds the fielder, and yes, Mudassir, I agree with you. When you've got one foot on the jugular, you have to keep it there. You can't let the other team get up, stand up. They still have the bowling options of Rizwan, Amanat, Hassan Khalid, and Wajid. He's taken the wicket. I would have continued with Colonel Zahid as well. So I agree with your call here. Let's see if Yasir Marvi can prove us wrong.
Once again, he is struggling with his line. Yasser Maharwi down the leg and rightly so, given wide by umpire Nadeem Anjum. They have a very good opportunity to upset the mighty Deccan Gladiators.
A better delivery, looking for a run out. The fielder just a bit slow off the blocks.
What a dream start the Northern Warriors had with the ball. It was Taimur who got the big fish of Ansar Khan, and this time
Well, there you can see the required run rate is manageable. They're batting at above the required run rate, and this over as well, an expensive one in the game. So at the end of the power play, the score moves on to 55 for the loss of 4 wickets. Well, the required run rate 8.5, current 9.1. The beginning of this run chase, it was almost 9, the required run rate. So even though they've lost 4 wickets, the Deccan Gladiators are keeping it in check. And this time, waiting for the umpire's decision. Well, inside edge, and he gets 4.
it was a ball on the off stump. He wants to drive. He wanted to drive here. Rahul Chopra took the inside edge, and Yasser Kaleem was. He tried his best, but a lucky boundary for Rahul Chopra. The score moves to 59. Run rate is not a concern for Deccan Gladiators at this point. They need a partnership. Rahul moves to 21. Waqas batting on 5. Compared to yesterday, we have better conditions tonight.
There's not a lot of dew, but there is just a bit of humidity in the air. Again, inside edge. This time gets to the fielder. They take a run, looking for an overthrow. No. Deccan Gladiators conceded a lot of extras in overthrows. And you'd have to expect the Northern Warriors to do well. We have questioned their fielding. Mudassir, Northern Warriors, a bit slow inside the circle in that first game.
Very well played here by Rahul Chopra. Turn towards the short mid wicket. It's the Colonel Zahid. Seeing him after a long time, Abdurrahman.
Well, I do have one question about his name. I think he's named himself Colonel behind the army colonels, but he spells it in a very different way. Karnal. So once we get a chance to meet him, I will ask the logic behind that first name. Oh, so quick. And he's been selected for franchise cricket as well in the PSL. Rare talent, Colonel Zahid. And a rare talent, Waqas as well. He is the middle order glue for this Deccan Gladiators. And like the first game, he's on a move along as well. Crucial boundary.
With the help of this boundary, the score moves to 66 for the loss of 4 wickets after 7 overs.
Yasir Marvi, a big smile on his face. Again, on the pads is a big appeal. The umpire says there has been an inside edge. Very lucky Rahul Chopra.
The need to give a chance to the youngster Hassan Khalid. He has played a good amount of first class cricket in UAE. They need to trust this young lad. He can trouble the batsman at any given day. Hassan Khalid. Yasir Maharvi continues. This time played on the back foot towards the long on region for an easy single.
Well, we saw this in the first innings. A partnership between two settled batsmen can take the game away from you. It was Sandeep Singh Sandhi and Yasir Kaleem. This time it's Waqas Ali and Rahul Chopra. And Yasir Marvi has to get his thinking cap on quickly, get a wicket. Because if these two can bat the next 5 or 6 overs, I can tell you Deccan Gladiators will be in with a chance. They still have a lot of batsmen to come. Mohammad Hassan, if I'm not mistaken, Adil Malik as well.
Slowly they are losing the plot here. Northern Warriors. They got the early breakthroughs, but here Rahul Chopra and Waqas building up a partnership. Once again played towards the mid-wicket region for an easy single.
Well, we saw this in the first game against Ajman Heroes. Deccan Gladiators just take their sweet time, consolidate, and then cut loose in the end. 4 runs already in this over. If they can get a boundary, they will be up with the required run rate, and that's all they need to do. And there you have it, right on cue. Rahul Chopra, beautiful cricketing shot, finds the gap and gets that boundary.
Brilliant timing here by Rahul Chopra. It was a bit quick and on the off jump. There was no chance for the point fielder. The ball racing towards the fence for the boundary. The score moves to 74 for the loss of 4 wickets. Yasir Maharvi, bit expensive here. Slowly the partnership building up for Deccan Gladiators.
No.
Well, again outside off stump. But this time it's a dot ball. And that dot ball will not hurt. They have conceded 8. Yasir Marvi has gone for 17. Is 2. 74 for the loss of 4 wickets. 100 runs, 101 needed in 12. Well, that van outside our ground, that's why it's there, because we've got a lot of broadcasting and streaming partners showing this AVR Pay Ajman T20 Cup powered by SkyExchange.net, Cine Blitz IMHD TV in the UAE, Total Sports Afghanistan, Iran, Georgia, Pakistan, Free Sports UK and Ireland, T Sports Bangladesh, Willow TV in USA and Canada, the Fan Code app in India, and Crick Tracker on YouTube. All these pictures being broadcast live from the Ajman Cricket Stadium. And what an absolute monster hit from Waqas. What a way to welcome the new bowler. Straight down the ground in the slot. And it's gone for 6.
A flighted delivery by Rizwan Amanat. Played straight towards the long off. A huge 6. What a timing here by Waqas Ali.
Well, Yasir Kaleem behind the stumps in those baseball face guard. Just looking at Rizwan Amanat, asking him what was that. This time tries to overcorrect. a short delivery, and he's taken an easy single.
It would be interesting to know the bowling options what Northern Warrior have left.
Well, they still have a certain left arm spinner, Hassan Khalid. I'd like to see him in action sooner rather than later. Rizwan Amanat, he's a steady left arm spinner. But again, with that 6 in the first delivery, Mudassir, the pressure is now on the bowler. All the Deccan Gladiators need to do is just take 2 more singles, and they're up with the required run rate.
This time coming in towards the right-hand batsman Rahul Chopra. Very well bowled by Rizwan Amanat, but they need to pick up a wicket here.
Well, they need more than a wicket. They need a couple of them quickly. Just how Taimur Bhatti got them those wickets in the power play. There you can see a bit of a slip. It's Imran Odi. And already 8 runs in the over. That's exactly what they need as a required run rate. And this is also why I will question the decision to bat first after winning the toss. The ground is slippery, it's slick, not easy to bowl in these conditions.
Beautifully driven towards the deep extra cover. Hassan Khalid, the youngster, one bounce throw straight into the hands of wicketkeeper Yasir Khalil. That's the end of over number 9. Score is 83 for the loss of 4 wickets.
पैसिफिक पे आना सल्लू और आजा यहाँ से भाई तो नीचे रहो नहीं ठीक है इस पे ठीक है.
Well, right on cue, as Mudassar was asking, the bowling options. The young Hassan Khalid, very, very talented left arm leg spinner. I've been told politically I'm not allowed to call him a Chinaman bowler, although for the last 20 years that I've played cricket, we've seen the likes of Paul Adams and Bruce, if I'm not mistaken, Hogg, all left arm leg spinners now. Starts off with the full toss, and Waqas gets a single.
We have Kuldeep Yadav, who is also a Chinaman, and he's similar to those bowlers, Hassan Khalid.
Well, again, I have to find out if it's okay for us to say Chinaman. Left arm leg spinner is the politically correct term now, Mudassir. Well, it's a poor delivery down the leg side. He was trying to go for that googly, and in the end, they take 2.
The experience both the batsmen has, Rahul and Waqas Ali, and it's working for Deccan Gladiators. Slowly they are marching towards the 100 mark. It's 86 for the loss of 4 wickets. 89 runs required in just 64 balls.
Well, again, a googly. Hassan Khalid, again, very talented. But Mudassir, if I have one problem with the way he approaches the game, is that he focuses on the googly more than the one that turns in to the right-hander. There you can see Rahul Chopra as well telling Waqas that he's going to bowl that googly. And I think that stock delivery should always be the one that's the leg spinner coming in to the right-hander instead of that googly. The googly should be your surprise delivery.
Brilliantly played here by Waqas Ali, and he swept really hard The ball going towards the fence for a boundary. The score moves to 91 for the loss of 4 wickets of 9.4 overs. Bit of concern here for Northern Warriors.
Again, 2 full. And a solid sweep shot that. As one of the strongest shots you can play against the wrist spinner. And again, that angle from over the wicket for the left-hander. That LBW is out of the equation if he keeps pitching it outside leg stump. You talked about Kuldeep Yadav. That reminds me of that delivery he bowled to Babar Azam in the 2019 World Cup, where he got his wicket. But you're not going to get any wickets if you're going to be bowling like that. Down the leg side, beats the wicket keeper. And he's very lucky that's not gone for 4.
He's not learning from his mistakes, this young lad. Hassan Khalid, a bit expensive in his first over. Once again bowling on the pads. Completely missed by the batsman and the wicket keeper. Trouble continues for Northern Warriors. Good looking partnership between Waqas Ali and Rahul Chopra. After the early setbacks, they are inching towards the 100 mark.
Well, you have very expensive over so far. Again, the due factor probably playing a big role here. It's not easy. There you can see the towel is out. He's wiping that ball almost every time he gets the ball in his hand. We're almost at the halfway mark. Just one delivery left. And in terms of the run chase, from a scoring perspective, the Deccan Gladiators are very much in front. Just, oh, beautiful running. Brilliant running between the wickets. What an end to the over. An expensive over. So at the halfway stage, 97 for 4 Deccan Gladiators. They need 78 runs in the last 10. And for the next 5 overs, there'll be a change in the com box. It's going to be Faizan Khan. And joining him will be Abid Ibrahim.
So a halfway mark. They are going at 9.7 runs per over. They just need 7.8 runs an over. This is a very spirited partnership between Waqas and Rahul. They are both looking dangerous for the opposition right now, Northern Warriors. It's 97 for 4. And it's going to be the first ball of the 11th over. So a single down towards long on as Sandy comes into play. And Rahul is going to take strike now. And taking strike with me would be the out of breath Abid Ibrahim.
Yeah, I got the news that I was all over the camera today, showing my running skills.
Yeah, it was showing when you were running to the com box.
Yeah, camera got me there off guarded.
Runs in this over coming in singles only, 77 more required, 76 in that, in fact, with that single. 57 deliveries remaining. As far as runs per over is concerned, they are way ahead, the Deccan Gladiators. And now, Northern Warriors and their bowlers would be under some pressure because they need a wicket and they need it now. White ball, poor ball.
Well, 100 comes up with that wide delivery. Look at the dew now. That's a brilliant camera work. Shows you how heavy it is getting now. Powered down the ground. Hassan Khalid coming to field that one. Well, tell you what, all you need to do is stick around, play 10 more overs, and you're pretty much home.
Absolutely. I have a feeling this is going to be a topsy-turvy game as well, just like the one we had yesterday. Similar conditions now as well. It's pretty humid outside now. A low full toss played it towards the sweeper cover. would come into play. Runs coming only in singles in this over. That is good news for the Northern Warriors and his captain Yasir. 102 on board. 4 down.
Well, this is what we were talking about, the partnership. How crucial it is to build a partnership. Right now we see two men from Deccan Gladiators are digging in. Vikas Ali alongside Rahul Chopra. It's 102 for 4 after 11.
Good over coming in for the Northern Warriors, this one. Minus that wide, runs coming only in singles, just 5 runs of the over. And that ensures that the scoring is kept in check in this particular over. We haven't seen an over for the longest time now in this game where no boundary has been scored apart from this one, the 11th over of the innings, which was a boundaryless over. Waqas on 28 of 19, Rahul 36 of 31. Good little partnership going on. And the nerves rising in the camp for Northern Warriors here.
Definitely, it will be very hard for the spinners to grip the ball with these conditions. That's the batting guard, very sorry tale from the top. Only Hamid Khan getting into double figures, scoring 21 of 12 deliveries. The rest, Ansar, Hassan, Mayank, could not contribute. Rahul and Vikas steadied the ship, batting well, building a solid partnership.
And the bowling guard, Taimur Bhatti, was on fire. And that's a little ironic because his surname is Bhatti. 2 overs, 18 runs, picked up 3 wickets. And all 3 wickets came in the very first over.
Yeah, look
He
at the
gave
fall
away
of the
just
wickets.
2 runs. Yeah, look at the fall of wickets as Abid is pointing out. First wicket on 2, second wicket on 6, third on 6 as well. And those 4 runs were leg byes, mind you, by that time. Karnal Zahid started well as well. 2 over 17 runs. And since then, there hasn't been all that much success for the Northern Warriors. Salman comes into bowl the 12th over.
He bowled well in the last encounter in the death overs. Bowled 2 crucial overs. He was introduced at the 17th over. That went on to bowl the last over as well. So that was the successful. So maybe that's the reason he's getting a chance. He's getting a go at this juncture of the game so that he can complete his quota. Military medium. Once again, Salman.
Pickup shot, beautifully played, up and over. There's a fielder underneath. Good valiant effort coming in from the fielder. He had a long way to run, but that's certainly a couple of runs at least.
Yeah, that's why you need youngsters in your team. Hassan Khalid, certainly a young gun, putting all his efforts, just could not reach to the ball. It's very hard to run down. It's very witty situation out there. You need to be careful. You can get hurt.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of dew on the pitch, on the ground. Waqas on strike, nicely played. So I wasn't wrong actually that there's a lot of Shoaib Malik that I see in this young man. Waqas, that was a very Shoaib Malik-esque shot.
Yeah, at least his captain will be glad. Adil Malik is his captain, so definitely that Malik runs in the team.
Couple of runs taken there. Salman has started decently well if you ask me. He needs to put a plug in the scoring rate, put some pressure on to these batters out there right now. Waqas especially is looking very dangerous. 32 of 21. Salman has given away 5 in his first 3. 107 on the board. Here goes Salman again.
Just kept it all along the carpet, and that's a beautiful flick. As Faizan is impressed.
That's Malik. That's Shoaib Malik. You need to take the helmet off and see who it is that is playing right now.
Yeah, and tell you what, Malik is as fit as Waqas Ali.
Absolutely. Still, at 40, he's one of the fittest players in the world of cricket.
Yes, indeed. And recently saying he's got a couple of more years in him. He feels like the way he's playing now, the way if he continues similar, I easily can say he can play 4 to 5 years more. That will be a big challenge, but yes, we saw Brett Hawk. We saw Misbah Haq playing at over 40s easily.
Absolutely. Fitness is the key in cricket. 109 for 4, 7 of this over. Good over. He needs to ensure, Salman, that the last ball doesn't go for too many.
Oh, tries many things altogether. 7 runs given away by Salman Baba to end his first over. It's 12 gone, 109 for 4.
Good couple of overs coming in for the Warriors here. They've restricted the run flow. They've given away just 12 in the last 2. And that is going to make sure that some pressure, some sort of pressure is applied on the 2 batters, Waqas and Rahul.
Well, yeah, you need to make sure that the Deccan Gladiators don't score over 8 runs in an over. But the difference is the boundaries have dried up.
Doesn't matter, they're running 2s well. They're running the singles also. And 8.2 runs an over is not all that much if you have wickets in hand. So they're still in the game. This is hanging in the balance if you ask me. Deccan Gladiators 109 for 4, chasing 175, which initially was a good total for my liking, but the fact is that they were at least 10 runs short with the kind of start that they had, the Northern Warriors. In comes Taimur again for his third over and starts off with a leg side-ish full toss. Had Rahul let it go, it would have been an easy wide for him.
So the man who took 3 wickets in first over is brought back into the attack in a hunt of wicket to get them the breakthrough they are looking for. And they're just 65 runs away from the victory, and we never thought they will get that close. It just takes one good partnership.
And one good ball to break that partnership as well.
Oh, good played, and yeah, more Malik.
Only Malik. At the Malik Cricket Stadium.
Yeah.
The captain being Adil Malik. That's Malik here.
It's getting into the interesting contest where we have Nelson on board.
Oh, nice. Very nice by Taimur. Full, straight, Yorker length. When nothing is working for you, go for the Yorkers.
Well, that's not an easy ball to bowl at this conditions where the dew is falling in pretty heavily here at Malik Cricket Stadium.
Absolutely spot on. 111. Single Nelson on the scoreboard for the loss of 4. In comes Taimur again. Turning out to be a good over. Down the leg side, tucked around the corner. Single is on the cards. Single it is as Zahid comes in and fields this delivery. So quiet couple of overs coming in for Deccan Gladiators. And you might just see something got to give here, Abid.
Well, indeed. Rahul Chopra moves to 40. Well supported by Waqas Ali. He's played a crucial role. Oh, ball kept touch low there. And Yasir Kaleem hits him on the pad, and he's not comfortable. Well, that's the area where he has already an injury earlier.
So he's going to check it now. Thankfully, it was on the calf, so it's not on the bone. And this is the first ball that I've seen all tournament, which has actually kept low, and it was mighty close to the off stump as well. A bye given by the umpire, but a good over nonetheless. 63 of 43 required now to win this game.
Yeah, it's very easy to choose the other wicket keeper for Team Maratha Arabians. They have a luxury of 4 wicket keepers in the same team. They've got Sandeep Singh Sandhi, Farhan Babar, Northern Warriors, beg your pardon. So, yeah, it will be a change with the gloves. Let's see who takes the responsibility to be behind the stumps.
Well, they are taking their time on the ground, as rightly said. I think somebody else is going to take up the responsibility of keeping the wickets here. We'll have to wait and watch. But Temur has bowled a good over. He's given away just 3 in this over. So that makes it to 15 in the last 2.5 overs, which is really, really good coming in from the Northern Warriors.
Abdurrahman, the former UAE wicketkeeper. Sandeep Singh Sandy, a very well-known wicketkeeper. Farhan Babar is also a wicketkeeper. And let's see who got the gloves. It's definitely not amongst these 3 wicketkeepers. Farhan Babar is also a wicketkeeper, but we just need to see the wicketkeeper who's got the opportunity with the gloves to replace Yasir Khalim behind the stumps.
Possibly it's just Yasir himself. We'll have to wait and watch, because as much as I could see, it hit him on the back of the shin. That is the calf region. So on the muscle, it's okay. It's not that big a problem. 112 for 4.
Well, as I guessed it right, we have a change in the wicketkeeper. Yasir walking out, because I can see from here the wicketkeeper is just short of a height. Yasir is a tall lad.
That concludes the over. 112 for the loss of 4. 13 overs gone. 63 more required. 42 balls remaining. I can tell you this. It's game on.
Colonel Zahid into the operate. He's been given the ball. Now it's the desperateness of Northern Warriors. They're looking for a wicket, looking for a breakthrough. They know that if they don't get a breakthrough here, the game will be out of their reach. These 2 batters will chase down this total. Huge experience of Rahul Chopra and Waqas Ali.
Chopra on strike drives it towards the covers. Sweeper cover. Temur will run in and throw the ball to the new keeper,
That's Imran.
Imran Odi.
Yes. He gets the gloves out of 4 wicket keepers they have in the team. Imran gets the gloves. This was the interesting choice by Yasir Khalim.
Nicely bowled. Tucked around the corner. Single on the cards once again. So a quiet period of play for the last 3.2 overs that we've seen till the time we have come in the commentary box. And it's making sure that the match goes down to the wire.
Yeah, it's just getting closer and closer. It's now almost back to the 10 runs and over, because the boundaries have dried down. Got to see good bowling by Colonel Zahid and Temur Bhatti.
Absolutely, they're making the use of this wicket, which is very friendly to the seamer bowlers. If they can put in some effort, put in some shoulder, and they're back into it, it gives them that bounce, that zip onto the wet grass that is there. And it's live grass, mind you. It's not just cosmetic grass onto the surface.
Yeah, but my concern is who will bowl after they are bowled out, the seamers.
Spot on. Exactly what I was thinking. Because these are the 2 premier bowlers for this side. Zahid, in he comes again. And tucked around the corner once again. Loud appeal coming in from Zahid, but I definitely think that it was off the bat rather than being off the pad. And had it been off the pad as well, it was very high to be adjudged leg before the wicket. 115 on the board. 4 down. 37 balls. 60 runs. Getting close. Mighty close.
Deccan Gladiators, they need to watch out and make sure to not lose a wicket to Zahid and Bhatti. And for Northern Warriors, they need to pick up a wicket. Oh, they was very close to one. Excellent ball, a slow Yorker. Difficult to pick.
That was a very good ball. Good change of pace. And it's not easy to bowl from the back of the hand as well, especially with a wet ball. So that was very nicely bowled. 59 more required. 6 overs remaining. That's almost 10 runs and over. But what they need right now, the Warriors, is a wicket.
It's kind of a make or break situation here, Faizan.
Absolutely. That is why I'm saying it's hanging in the balance. Karnal comes in to bowl his last over. Outside the off stump, driven away, nicely done, nicely timed. Straight to long off. They are going for the second. No, they are not. Yes, they are. And then no, finally. And I think it's a good call.
Yeah, I think it's not a good idea to lose such a big wicket just for a run. So yeah, you need to stick around and Taimur Bhatti gets a go. That will be his final over. The next man is batted. Adil Malik, another talented all-rounder.
Shot and misses the keeper. That's bonus runs coming in, and I think it's going to be called a bye. So 1 for the over also definitely here. Had Yasir been the keeper, he would have kept it.
Yeah, that is also a serious concern for team Northern Warriors. Look at the bounce. Oh, yes, you're spot on there, Faizan. Yasir could have given it a try. As being a very tall lad, but unlucky Imran. So these are the bonus runs they were looking for. This will settle the nerves a bit. Nicely bowled. That ball came slightly into the right-hander.
That was the first 4 that came in the last 4.3 overs. And that too off a bye. That shows how good a bowling surface this is if you apply yourselves. And that is what they've done. They have applied themselves. But the big question remains, who's going to bowl the remainder of the overs? And that is what the batters know as well. These are the 2 premier bowlers. And if they finish up with their spells, who's going to bowl the remaining overs?
Well, exactly, that's what's going on the mind of the batters, that they know that all we need to do is just play them out, and the rest, it will get easy for the later part of the game when there will be no quick bowlers, troublemakers for the batting.
122 for 4, 14.4 gone. Waqas looking very good on 37 of 29. Rahul, run a ball now, 43 of 43. Big shot up in the air. Somebody should get underneath it. Who it is? Oh man, it was the bowler himself, Taimur, and just didn't judge it at all.
Well, that was a wrong man to call. It was a keeper's call. Definitely it went Skyer. Had a all day time to come underneath it for the wicket keeper. I'm sure Bhatti must have called for himself, could not judge it at all. I think that was the moment where you could win the game for your team, and Bhatti has just put down big opportunity. I reckon that's a match going down.
And the scoreboard says 1, 2, 3 for 4. Well, this could easily have been 1, 2, 3 for 5. Not to be. 52 more required, 31 balls remaining, and nicely bowled by Taimur. He's going to finish his spell right after this ball. And in fact, he has finished his spell. There we are, the handsome men in the commentary box here at the Malik Cricket Stadium, covering the game for you, bringing you live ball-by-ball commentary. That's Abdur Rahman Tariq, and I would love to see Mudassir Ali as well. Mudassir, if you can hear me and come. And Mudassir, that's him. That's him.
Yeah, that's the man, young Mudassir Ali. Just turned 24.
In his mind. Well, there's going to be a change in the com box, of course. Abid and I will take a leave, and Mudassir and Abdur Rahman Tariq are going to join you.
Well, it's Colonel Zahid, the fast bowler, coming in to bowl his last over. 123 for 4, 15 overs have been played, 50 to win of the last 5. Well, it's anyone's game here.
This lad Waqas Ali has played a brilliant knock today. Still going on for Deccan Gladiators. Colonel Zahid into his 4 overs. This time gently pushed towards the mid-wicket region, and easy 2 runs for Waqas and Rahul Chopra. The score moves to 126 for the loss of 4 wickets. Still 49 runs required from 28 deliveries.
Well, this is very interesting. Imran Odi is wicket keeping, and a team with 4 first choice wicket keepers. They've given the gloves to Imran.
See, this is why I say Yasir is a very smart thinking captain, because Yasir Kalim got injured a couple of overs back, and luckily he got Imran Odi. God forbid, if Imran Odi gets injured, he has other option, which is Sandeep Singh Sandy.
Yes. Well, he's got Sandeep Singh Sandy. He's got Farhan Babar as well. Colonel Zahid, top edge. Wicket keeper is underneath it. No, it's the fielder Salman Babar who takes the catch. He doesn't look very happy. But this is a big wicket here. Big wicket. And he's broken the partnership, Colonel Zahid.
Was unable to connect it properly. A top edge, and it goes high in the air towards the fine leg fielder. It was Salman Babar. A brilliant catch. That's the end of Rahul Chopra, and Colonel Zahid was brought back into the attack, and he got the big fish Rahul Chopra back to pavilion for making 45 runs. And the score is 126 for the loss of 5 wickets.
Well, the captain, Adil Malik, walking out. I think he has a slight niggle. Didn't complete his overs. So it'll be interesting to see if he can bat through. Colonel Zahid, short run up, a quick delivery. He'll have to bowl that again though. Wide call. They've given a lot of extras, the Northern Warriors.
It has been a difficult day for the fielders. Colonel Zahid is also struggling a bit. Adil Malik, new batsman Waqas playing on 39, still 48 runs required from here.
Well, again in the stumps, played straight down the ground. Farhan Babar lets it go. Abdur Rahman, another wicket keeper. Well, clearly you can see why he goes behind the stumps. That throw was, I have no other word for it, awful.
You said it all. And now the fielders can feel a bit relaxed because it's Adil Malik and he's not quick between the wickets.
Well, he's not quick between the wickets, but he is destructive as a batsman. They need 10 runs and over. Another wide. This over so far. 6 runs coming off it. If they can get a boundary just before the over finishes, they will be up with the required run rate.
The extras are helping Deccan Gladiators. Colonel Zahid into his last over. So he finishes with 1 wicket to his name and gave away 27 runs. That's the end of over number 16. Score moves to 129 for the loss of 5 wickets.
आ जाए बैट्समैन आ जाए मसला नहीं है आ जाए वकास तैमूर नीचे रहता हूँ तैमूर
Well, it's Wajid starting a new over. Batsman asking the umpire if there was a wide or not. There you can see in the background our co-commentators having a nice cup of hot tea, indulged in a hot conversation, I'm sure. Wide outside off stump, he's pulled it. Hits it hard towards Sandeep Singh Sandy, stationed at long on. Just a single.
Wajid Khan into his third over, and we need to see what are the options left for Yasser Maharvi in the bowling, as Colonel Zahid has completed his 4 overs. It's 130 for the loss of 5 wickets. It all depends on this partnership. Adil Malik and Waqas Ali, both are experienced campaigners for DG. This time it was on the off stump. It was beaten. The dot ball. They need to get a couple of boundaries in this over, Abdur Rahman.
Oh yes, absolutely. They need to get a couple of boundaries and get them quickly. Otherwise this match is going to slip away. They were on the back foot, the Deccan Gladiators, and a good fight back. And now again the bowlers of Northern Warriors is pulling it back nicely. 10 runs and over. Approximately 11 runs and over actually needed from here. There. Confirmation 45 needed of 21. Nasser Ali nodding his head. He's a bit nervous. He does that when he's a bit nervous.
I want Waqas Ali to win this for DG, and this time stepping out and played towards the square leg for an easy single. Very talented batsman Waqas Ali.
Oh yeah, he's the main man now. He has to take Deccan Gladiators home. Adil Malik, the captain, just walking in. This is not an easy wicket to start hitting shots from ball one. You have to get settled in first. Cross the stumps. Big appeal. And I think just getting his bat in time.
So after this delivery, it's end of over. Number 17, 132 for the loss of 5 wickets.
Well, Mudassir Ali was asking who are the bowling options. That's one of them. Salman Babar coming into bowl and a required run rate of 14. I think we're going to see a lot of those shots attempted from Vakas. This time he gets lucky, gets a boundary to third man.
Trying to hit it over mid-wicket region. Got the outside edge of his bat. It runs towards the third man for a boundary. At one stage, the required run rate was 8.30. There was a partnership between Wakas and Rahul Chopra. Once again, stepping out, this time hit it over mid-off. Wajid Khan patrolling the boundary. The long off, an easy single.
Well, this is the make or break over right here. They're going to target Salman. Oh, I've just frozen. As soon as I see myself on the screen, completely lost my track. There you can see on the window right in front of us, a lot of dew, lot of haze. And that is why that ball just takes a lot of... Look at this. Can't see anything outside the glass. The only thing we can see is us on the screen.
Get freeze, it happens with all the big stars. It happens with Amitabh Bachchan, Amir Khan. So, not to worry. Once again, it's a play towards the mid-wicket, high in the air. And it's a maximum for Waqas Ali. And he brings up his half century with that maximum.
So what a shot to get to your half century. What a shot in the circumstances as well. Walked across his stumps and then hit it over mid-wicket. This is not a small ground, but he's gotten a maximum. Waqas Ali, 53 not out of just 38 deliveries. And now that required target moving into the 30s. 31 needed. Again walking across his stumps. This time gets a bit of bat on it. It's going down the leg side. Will they push for two? No. Both Adil Malik and Waqas struggling between the wickets. Running is going to be interesting to see here, Mudassir.
It's a very humid out there, and I think Waqas is having some cramps. 30 required from 13 balls. Adil Malik batting on 2. He faced 5 deliveries. Tough conditions for both the batsman and bowler.
But even in these tough conditions, they've made this a big over. An expensive over from Salman Babar. That one bowler that they're short, it's going to hurt the Northern Warriors. Score moving on to 146 for the loss of 5 wickets. 30 runs needed in the last 2 overs.
इसमें 12 भी बना लोगे ना एंड पे बन जाएगा बॉलर नहीं है पास कोई
Well, Wajid will continue. His bowling is last. Oh, that is not ideal as a bowler. Just pulling out, and that's the wrong time when you're almost about to deliver the ball and you have to stop midway. Well, there you have it. Look at that dew. Oh, wicketkeeper has missed it, but the batsman was on his knee. Crucial dot ball this. Oh, that's Waqas showing us The dew on the grass.
This is smart boy Wakas. He's still single.
Well, there you have it. I'm not, as Mudassir had asked me yesterday, in the cap. Beautiful cricketing shot there from the bat of Adil Malik. And he gets a boundary.
This is the experience speaks for Adil Malik. Waited and waited for this delivery and just glided between third man and point region. Beautiful shot played by Adil Malik. They are moving closer to the target.
Well, you've seen that shot before. And you've seen that from the bat of his brother, Shoaib Malik. Very similar in their approach. This time down the leg side. Could this be another boundary? It's racing away. It's a thick outfield. But they get 4 back-to-back boundaries. Colonel Zahid struggling to get to the ball.
How easily he managed to play this towards the fine leg region. Adil Malik using all his experience. Back-to-back boundaries. They're back in this game. Colonel Zahid is struggling.
Well, Colonel Zahid struggling. Adil Malik struggling. Waqas Ali struggling. They're all struggling in the middle. The only people not struggling are you and me, Mudassir.
Wakas is also struggling out there.
But these are tough conditions for cricketers. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant from Wajid. In his follow through, saving that ball, saving a single.
21 runs required of 8 balls. Yesterday also we have seen a thriller. That was a night game, and today yet the conditions are very tough for both the teams, but still they are giving their 100% out there.
Well, the question is, can there be an Umair Ali Khan type cameo here? Can there be a Muhammad Azhar type maximum? The last ball of the penultimate over. Oh, that ball, if he had connected it, there you can see Waqas saying if he would have connected, that would have gone for 6, and the ball was millimeters away from the stumps.
We need to see the replay here. And there we go. Oh, it just passed the off stump. A big heave by Adil Malik. And this time played straight. And the ball is going towards the long on region. Beg your pardon, it was the long off. 10 run coming off this over. After 19, score moves to 156 for the loss of 5 wickets.
Well, it's all come down to this now. Last over, 6 legal deliveries, 19 runs to get. At one stage, they needed 8, 9, 10 runs in over. They've left it too late, the Deccan Gladiators. Slowed down in the middle. They have to pay for it now. Can they cause an upset here? 19 runs in these conditions. Heavy outfield, lots of dew. Waqas Ali and Adil Malik struggling with their running between the wickets. Who's going to be bowling the last over is the question that Mudassir had asked as well. Who are the bowling options? Well, it's Salman Babar who's been given the task of defending 19 in the last over.
The good news for DG is Waqas Ali is on strike. Salman Babar needs to put all his experience in these last 6 deliveries. Played straight towards Salman Babar. A good start by Babar.
Well, a dot ball to start the proceedings. Salman Babar. He conceded 19 in his last over that he bowled. The 17th over that was. No, 18th over, beg your pardon.
Brilliant bowling here by Salman Babar. Adil Malik trying to put pressure on Nadeem Anjum. He's a very good experienced umpire.
Well, that was not a wide. I don't understand what the argument is, because Waqas Ali has moved back and that ball was still within the blue tram lines. Well, they seem to be enjoying their dinner, the Deccan Gladiators.
Young Ayan Khan busy with his dinner. The best part for Northern Warriors, the end from which Salman Babar is bowling, mid wicket, it's almost 70 meters.
Well, Yasir Marvi, the captain, putting in a dive, saving a boundary, certain boundary saved, and they've taken two.
In the first innings, we have seen Ghulam Mustafa putting an effort the last over, and now it's Yasir Maharvi. Still, DG are in this game. 3 big shots, and they can win this match.
Well, just about. This is the delivery. This is the ball that will decide the game. A 6 here, and DG are still in it. A 4 here, and we could see a super over.
High in the air, and it's a maximum from the blade of Waqas Ali. They are still in this match.
Well, can you believe it? After 2 dot balls and a double, the game is still very much alive. Waqas Ali is in it. Was in the slot, again going over mid-wicket and getting a maximum. 11 needed of 2. A 6 and a 4 gives us a super over. It gives us a tie. 2 sixes wins the game.
This match is still alive. A brilliant knock by Waqas Ali. The conditions are very bad out there. He's struggling, but he's doing it for his team. He's on 62, faced 43 balls.
Oh, what a knock. What an absolute champion knock. Sometimes you have to say it doesn't deserve to be on the losing end. Oh, it's outside off stump. He's cut it. It's gone for 6. Can you believe it? What a shot from Waqas Ali. Over point, over third man. I cannot believe that's gone for 6.
The brilliant timing by an extraordinary batsman Waqas Ali. And he's exhausted, Salman Babar. It was on the off stump, the full toss delivery. What a timing here. He just cleared the rope over there.
What a shot. The Deccan Gladiators dug out, all of them, all 8 of them gave it 6 the moment it landed beyond the rope. Mudassir Ali, 5 runs off the last delivery, 4 a tie, 6 a win. Oh, he's missed out. Can you believe it? It was in the slot. There was all opportunity to get a 6 or a 4 there, but Waqas Ali is unable to clear the boundaries. Salman Babar has kept his nerve.
Should have gone straight here, Waqas Ali. A brilliant knock by him. Unfortunately, he's on the losing side. Salman Babar and Northern Warriors survives here, and they pick up the 2 crucial points.
Well, Mudassir, those 2 dot balls in the over, the first 2 dot balls, you have to question if they would have just gotten a double of either one of them, they could have won this game. A lot of ifs, a lot of buts, a lot of maybes, but in the end it's the Northern Warriors who have kept their cool, kept their nerve, and they've won the game by the smallest of margins. A win is a win. Northern Warriors winning this game by 3 runs.
At this point of time, they all are like dead men walking on the field.
These are the highlights then. It was a Taimur Bhatti show. Unbelievable pace. Getting the wickets of Hassan, Nabi Isa Khail amongst a lot of them. Then Nahmeed Khan came back. A fight back of sorts. Some crucial boundaries. Good looking shots there by the right-handed opening batsman. Karnal Zahid and Taimur Bhatti, well, they have pace to burn. When you hit the ball as sweetly as that, you get runs. And Wajid getting a wicket. Boundaries coming, even though the wickets were falling regularly. Rahul Chopra and Waqas Ali, which at one stage we thought would have been a match-winning partnership. In the end, Northern Warriors just kept their cool.
The wounded Warriors came back strongly to beat the mighty Gladiators. After yesterday's loss, they have 2 points on the table. Still, the table is open because DG has played 2 matches and they have won one game and lost one. The same goes with Northern Warriors as well as with Maratha Arabians.
That was the last over, 6 over mid-wicket. Then this, the shot of the game, the shot of the tournament, over point for 6. And with the last delivery, they needed 5 runs, just got a single. We were here in the com box, Mudassir, as you can see, standing up. Hamid Khan, 21 of 12, Ansar Khan, Hassan Khan, Mayank Chaudhary, all falling very cheaply to Taimur Bhatti, and then Rahul Chopra and Waqas Ali with a solid partnership. You would question though, they were a bit slow in the middle. That extras column, can you believe it? Third highest run scorer in this game, 21 extras. Northern Warriors are very lucky to have scraped away a win here.
They survived tonight, and looking at the bowling scorecard, Taimur Bhatti, 4 overs, 24 runs and 3 wickets to his name. Brilliant spell by this fast bowler Colonel Zahid. 4 overs, 27 runs, 1 wicket. Wajid Khan, 4 overs, 30 runs, 1 wicket. Captain Yasir Maharvi, bit expensive tonight, 2 overs, 17 runs. Rizwan Amanat bowled 2 overs. Hassan Khalid was expensive, he bowled 1 over. Salman Babar, 3 overs, 36 runs, but he won the match for them.
Yep, well, he was defending 19 in the last over. There you can see the match summary then. 174 for 8 Northern Warriors. Yasir Kaleem, 40 of 28. Sandeep Singh Sandhi, 35 of 27. Saifullah Noor picked up 2 wickets, was extremely expensive. 51 runs given away in his 4 overs. And Ansar Khan, 2 wickets as well. And then Deccan Gladiators, 171 for 5, just falling 3 runs short. Waqas Ali, unbeaten on 69. Rahul Chopra, 45 of 47 deliveries. Hamid Khan, 21 of 12. And Taimur Bhatti, the pick of the bowlers, 3 wickets for 24 runs. Well, Mudassir, on that summary, I'd ask you, who would you declare the man of the match? Because there are a lot of good performances here.
I think undoubtedly it would be Taimur Bhatti. 4 overs, 24 runs, and we'll have a look at the fall of wickets. First wicket on, the second was clean bowled. Hassan once again got bowled by this talented fast bowler.
That was the main wicket for me. Colonel Zahid in his last over getting Rahul Chopra's wicket. He was the set batsman, had faced 47 deliveries but scored 45 runs. So that's the end of the game. The second game today, Deccan Gladiators versus Northern Warriors. Northern Warriors winning by the smallest of margins. Well, those are the games coming up tomorrow on this AVR Pay News Ajman T20 Cup powered by SkyExchange.net. Northern Warriors will be back in the afternoon to play Delhi Bulls. And Maratha Arabians, they won the game today in the morning. They will be playing against Bangla Tigers. Well, that's us from the com box. We'll be going down to Faizan, who's won the man of the match in the post-match presentation. See you tomorrow.
Exciting tournament, that is the Ajman T20 Cup, and what an exciting topsy-turvy game we had on our hands, just like yesterday. Eventual winners, Northern Warriors, congratulations going out to them, and of course it's time for the Man of the Match award to be presented. And in the presentation party, I have Mr. Deedar Chaudhary next to me. He's the Senior Vice President, Bangladesh Blind Cricket Council, and next to him is Mr. Yasin Chaudhary, who's the Chairman, FMC Group. And to present the award, the trophy is to be presented by Mr. Deedar Chaudhary, and Mr. Yasin Chaudhary is going to present the check to our man of the match tonight, which is for his wonderful bowling performance, Mr. Mohammad Taimur. Congratulations going out to Taimur for his wonderful spell of bowling. In the first over itself, he picked up 3 wickets. Also, the check to be presented to Taimur, check of 500 dirhams going out from Mr. Yasin Chaudhary, Chairman FMC Group. Taimur eventually ended with figures of 4 overs, 24 runs, picking up 3 wickets. Taimur, इधर आ जाएं, जरा बात कर लें आपसे. आज क्या कुछ अलग खाया था?
नहीं, बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम, शुक्र अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह. कुछ अलग नहीं खाया था, नॉर्मल जो खाते हैं वही खाया था.
बहुत ही कमाल की आज गेंदबाजी आपने कराई. पहले 3 विकेट्स जब आपने हासिल कर लिए थे, उसके बाद तारीफ करनी पड़ेगी दूसरी टीम की, डेक्कन ग्लैडिएटर्स की, कि जिस तरह से वो आए गेम में वापस और गेम बनाई. तो क्या चल रहा था उस वक्त आपके दिमाग में? आपके 3 ओवर्स कंप्लीट हो चुके थे, विकेट नहीं मिल रही थी.
नहीं, यही चल रहा था कि एक विकेट और गिर जाए तो इंशाल्लाह मैच में बैकअप करेंगे. माशाल्लाह वो बहुत अच्छे खेले हैं और वेल प्लेड.
ग्रेट, आपने भी बड़ी कमाल की गेंदबाजी की है और इसी तरह से टूर्नामेंट में आगे भी गेंदबाजी करते रहे. एक चीज़ मुझे आपसे पूछनी थी स्पेसिफिकली, मैं कमेंट्री जब कर रहा था तो मैं ये नोटिस कर रहा था कि आप बड़ा छोटा रन अप लेते हैं फॉर अ फास्ट बॉलर. तो ये इसका रीज़न है कुछ?
नहीं, रीज़न नहीं है, ये शॉर्ट रन अप मैं खुद ही लेता हूँ, क्योंकि फास्ट बॉलर वैसे रन अप ज़्यादा लेते हैं, मैं कम लेता हूँ.
आप कम लेते हैं. इसमें कुछ सुपरस्टिशन है, कुछ ऐसा कि नहीं ये 5 कदम से 6 हो गया तो विकेट नहीं मिलेगी?
नहीं, ये नॉर्मल ही है, ऐसे ही चलता है शुरू में.
ऑलराइट तैमूर, कांग्रेचुलेशंस, वेल डन. आगे भी इसी तरह अपनी टीम को कामयाब करते रहें. बहुत मुबारक.
थैंक यू.
वेल, दैट वाज Taimur from Northern Warriors. He's the man of the match tonight. We will be back for 2 more games tomorrow evening at 4 o'clock. Till then, it's goodbye. God bless.
AVR Pay News, Ajman T20.